Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a quick episode of my brand new comics haul. This is episode 71, but we gotta talk about what you guys just saw. That was a brand new animated intro, again done by Radical Toys. Huge shout out to Radical Toys. I'll leave the link to his channel down in the description below. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go show him some support. He spent a lot of time on another brand new animated intro for the channel with a little bit of a darker theme this time. As you could see, we had Spawn in there with a bunch of other characters. It's super cool. I'm gonna start using that in these intros, so hope you guys like the new intro. So unfortunately, my comic shop this week and last week, they're having some supply chain issues, I guess, with their Marvel issues, so I didn't get my Marvel books last week, so I just didn't bother filming the comics haul since it would have been a small one anyway. This week they didn't have them either though, but I did manage to get a hold of the Image issues. Let's pull these books out of the bag as usual. Now that we've got this week's stack out of the bag, pretty small one, let's get this bag out of the way. Okay, now that's all over with, let's get right into it. So, starting it off here, this is a brand new series. It's a new issue number 1. This is going to be a 6-issue series as far as I know, but there might be plans for more issues after that. And this is Starhenge, the Dragon and the Boar, issue number 1. So this is called book 1. There might be a book 2, but this is going to be a 6-issue series. It's done fully by Liam Sharp. And guys, we have a cardstock cover on here, and then it's 30 pages worth of content written and drawn by this one guy, Liam Sharp, in here. That's the Image Comics quality right here. But I really can't tell you guys too much about this. This is like this new space epic. Who knows how far the whole scope of it is going to be. But Liam Sharp, I know, is a famous artist. I've never read anything by him, but he recently wrapped up that Batman Reptilian run, which he drew, I think, but he didn't write it. So who knows what's in store here. I think it could be really cool. This could be, you know, the next big thing. So I figured I'd try this out, or it'll just be confusing and hard to follow. We'll see. The artwork does look really cool though. So if you guys are getting Starhenge, let me know if you know any more than I do down in the comment section below, and let me know what you thought of it. That's Starhenge, the Dragon and the Boar, book 1, issue number 1. All right, on to the next single issue that I ended up picking up this week from Image Comics. We've got Saga number 60. So like I said, Image Comics, the best quality for the best prices. I guess depending on the series, like all the Spawn comics are always cardstock covers and they're only $3. This one is also $3. We've got this whole story arc going on without Marco, who's like the father of this main character, whose name is Hazel. She's a crossbreed in between these two warring different alien factions, but she's still with her, I guess, adopted brother. And then we've also got Alana, who's Hazel's mom. Hazel is always being tracked down. There's always someone on her tail because she's the result of these two warring factions. They're always at war with each other. If you guys are still getting Saga, let me know what you're thinking of it. But yeah, that's Saga number 60. All right, then I've only got one more single issue that was new this week that I ended up grabbing from Image Comics, and then I'll show you guys a collection after that. This one I'm really excited about though. This is Twig issue number 3. Honestly, I didn't really like the first issue that much. The second issue also is out, obviously, and this is the third one that just came out this week. But I reread the first and second ones back to back and really tried to pay attention and really liked it. I think this series is great so far. It's just about this character Twig and his best friend Splat. They've been friends for a long time. They're going on this adventure together. Basically, Twig is taking up the role that his father used to have, but his father died. Now he's been kind of forced into this position where he collects these gems from the inside of a living mountain, and he has to deliver them to different places in order to save the world. There's a lot more that goes into this. They're building the lore of this universe. It's only going to be 5 issues, but I could see this getting continued in some way and maybe like a second miniseries. Really great artwork. That's probably the best part of this. The art is super vibrant, just creating this whole fantasy world that Twig is in. I really like this series so far, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. So Twig issue number 3. We had a big cliffhanger at the end of number 2 as well. Alright then, thank you guys for sticking around till the end of the haul. I've got one more thing to show you. This actually came out, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It might have been a whole month ago at this point, but I forgot to ask for it to be set aside at my local comic shop, I think. So now it's ordered. Now I've got it in my hands here. This is Bone Orchard Mythos, The Passageway, book 1, I guess. This is just a hardcover. This is, I think, about 4 or 5 issues worth of actual comics, and this is done by Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. The significance of this is that it's the first part of this brand new Bone Orchard Mythos thing. We've got the tag in the corner here. It's this new like horror universe that these two creators and maybe some other people will jump in as well at some point. They're going to be doing a bunch of different mini-series, longer form series together that are all part of this interconnected horror universe. I have heard this is a pretty quick read, which is a little bit unfortunate because it costs like $18, and I guess Andrea Sorrentino probably had to spend a really long time making the art for this. Jeff Lemire maybe not so much though. That's my biggest problem with anything from Jeff Lemire I've tried so far. like little monsters, Primordial. I had to drop both of those because there just wasn't enough content for me in each issue. If you guys have read this though, I'm really curious to know your thoughts or what you think is going to happen with this whole Bone Orchard Mythos deal in the first place down in the comment section below. But that's Bone Orchard Mythos, The Passageway, the original hardcover graphic novel. Alright then everyone, I was also supposed to get like 5 or 6 different issues from Marvel. It would have been a pretty big week if those issues had come in. I think I should be able to have them by the next New Comics Haul next week though, so I'll show those then, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you got some good information from it, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. You can also hit the notifications bell and you'll be notified every time I drop new content if you don't want to miss any. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for a normal New Comics Haul. Bye guys.